This all-England final pits Olympic champions Tony Gunawan and Candra Wijaya on opposite sides of the net today. Tony Gunawan and his new partner Halim Heryanto reached the final by knocking out the top seeds Heryanto and Badminton of Indonesia in 3 sets in yesterday's semi-finals. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Gunawan and Halim Heryanto. Their opponents, Candra and Sigit Budiarto, also had to battle to reach today's finals, beating third seeds Heryanto and Gunawan of Malaysia in 3 sets. Ladies and gentlemen, Candra and Sigit Budiarto. His service charge changed from the published programme, Malcolm of Lancashire. They leave their team advantages onto court.
The men's doubles final, all Indonesian. Tony Gunawan and Halim Heryanto against Sigit Budiarto and Candra Wijaya. Now, of course, most people will think of Gunawan and Wijaya playing together. They won the All-England title in 1999 and more recently won the Olympic title in Sydney. But they've all changed partnerships, and the 2 pairs on court, as you can see, have literally just swapped partners. So Sigit Budiarto and Candra Wijaya have got through to today's final. Well, they've had a couple of problems on the way against the number 8 seeds, Zhang from China. 15-13 in the decider there. And then in the semi-final against the number 3 seeds, Chun Tan Phuc and Lee Wan Hua of Malaysia. 15-8 in the decider. But look at the quarter-final result as well. They were the number 2 seeds from Denmark. Eriksson and Larsen disposed of them in 2 straight games. So their opponents, Tony Gunawan and Halim Heryanto. Tony Gunawan on the right, he's the current Olympic champion, 25-year-old from Surabaya. I'm just looking at their path through to today's final. They too, in their last 3 matches, have beaten 3 seeded pairs. First of all, in the 3rd round, they beat the number 5 seeds, the English pairing of Simon Archer and Nathan Robertson, in 2 straight games. Then they disposed of the number 4 seeds, Martin Lundgaard Hansen and Lars Polska of Denmark. And then in the semi-final, their teammates, the number 1 seeds, Flandi Limpele and Kiang, winning that 15-12, 8-15, 15-8 in the decider. So the umpire, Phil James, this men's doubles final. So the 2 players warming up this side of the court used to be All-England champions. They are current Olympic champions, but they've swapped their partners. Of course, they've played together for the last 3 years. But prior to that, Candra Wijaya, nearest to us in the black kit, used to play with Sigit Budiarto. He's reformed that partnership as a pair Budiarto and Wijaya. There's Sigit Budiarto, 25-year-old from Yogyakarta. They were the world champions back in 1997 when the World Championships were played in Glasgow. As a pair, they've been semi-finalists in the All England Championships again in 1997. But Sigit Budiarto was out of World Badminton for a while, having failed a drug test, and therefore Candra Wijaya was forced to find a new partner. He found that in Tony Gunawan. And Tony Gunawan, prior to forming that new partnership, used to play with Halim Heryanto, and he has reformed that partnership. So it really is a question of these four men will know each other's games inside out. Former world champions, current Olympic champions, but the Olympic champions on opposite sides of the net. Both pairs unseeded
Ladies and
in these
gentlemen,
championships.
this is the men's doubles final of the Yonex All England Open Championships between, on my left, Tony Gunawan and Halim Heryanto, Indonesia. And on my right, Sigit Budiarto and Candra Wijaya, also Indonesia. Tony Gunawan to serve to Candra Wijaya. Love all, play.
Now, Darren, we watched
One love.
Sigit Budiarto and Candra Wijaya in the semi-final yesterday against number 3 seeds Juntan Fook and Lee Wan Wah of Malaysia. And to be honest, we thought they were a little bit, dare I say it, lazy in their style of play. They seemed very content early on in the match, just to lift the shuttle, defend, and we were very surprised by that.
Yes, Jill, when we saw them, we know what a good explosive attacking pair they are, but for a game of 3 quarters, they was just happy to lift it and give it away. When they did start attacking, you know, they won the match fairly comfortable.
Love, 1 second server.
Did set out the opening for his partner there. Good smash by Wijaya. Had the opening from Sigit, but
Service over. 1
snatches
love.
that and puts it in the bottom of the net.
That's a great rally. Darren, earlier on today, you and I were having a chat to Britain's Olympic medalist, Simon Archer, and he was saying to us that he really believed that the player of the moment is Tony Gunawan. He thinks that he's the best player in the world.
Absolutely, Jill. You know, a lot of people can't understand how the Olympic champions have split up. Well, they don't understand. Everyone thought that they were the best partnership in the world, the strongest pair, and yet they've gone their separate ways.
There he is, Tony Gunawan, the man of the moment. And of course, now that former All England World and Olympic champion Rexy Manaki is here in England as part of the coaching staff, we're getting a bit more of an insight into the men's doubles players from Indonesia, who of course are, without any question, the strongest in the world. And the news is that he feels that Tony Gunawan and Halim Heryanto, in practice, really are destroying some of the other players. And he feels they are, without question, the best pair in the world. But they haven't actually shown it in results yet.
No, you know, whether that takes a little bit of time to mature as a partnership, but I'm sure if they're doing it in the practice, There's no doubt they've got the talent there, they've got all the weapons they need, so it's just putting it together in the major tournaments.
Just picking up on that point a little further, Darren, so isn't that so what all elite sport is about? Being able to produce it on the big occasion, because all these players have tremendous shots.
Absolutely, Jill. You know, you can imagine they practice with each other. You know, they've got so many pairs of the highest calibre, and I'm sure it's going to be very soon that they do show how good they are to the world.
Love 2, second serve. Service over, 2 love.
I have to ask you as well about the fact that both these pairs are unseeded in these championships. When you think that the Olympic champions are currently number 7 in the world, that's 2 of the players on court, okay, on opposite sides of the net. And Sigit Budiarto and Halim Heryanto are currently number 5 pair in the world. So all 4 players are ranked within the top 7 in the world in doubles, and neither pair gets seeded.
It's amazing, Jill. I mean, there's got to be some system where these sort of players, I mean, it goes to show both of them unseeded, both of them coming through to the final. You know, there has to be a leeway where they do seed them, you know, and they have a chance, you know, the other pairs have a chance.
Once again, as in the semi-final, Sigit and Candra seem content to defend, but you can't really win matches that way.
2 love.
I mean, Gunawan and Heryanto, they're hitting it so hard. You know, I don't see if Sigit and Wijaya are going to keep these tactics, how they're going to win.
Sigit Budiarto just showing what he's capable of. Gunawan smashing from the back of the court, gradually making his way forward.
Service over, love 3. Love 3, second server.
Oh, that's tremendous. Well, we knew he was a dynamic player. We saw glimpses of it yesterday in the semi-final. That was fantastic.
The angle we got on that smash.
Service over. 3-1.
wonderful.
Both pairs showing that when they do decide to attack, how effective it is. Halim anticipating the lob from the front. Everything was right, but just mistimed it.
Two, three.
He's the youngest player on court. And then Heryanto is 24 years of age. And the other's 25.
2-3, second serve. Service over. 3-2. Second serve.
Service fault called.
Service over. 2,
Racket
3.
head too high.
Second server.
What a great return serve. I do sometimes think that both Candra Wijaya and Sigit Budiarto are a little bit quick on their serves. Don't seem to settle themselves first.
No, and I noticed that yesterday in the semis as well. You know, as soon as they won their rally, they'd step up and serve without, you know, even if they've been losing a few points, they wasn't getting their composure back.
3-2, second server.
Great attacking play then.
Service over.
Apologises for hitting his opponent.
Sigit's so quick on the net. The net comes back.
3-all.
Unbelievable play
4-3
from both pairs here.
Well, it's interesting that Sigit and Candra Wijaya have chosen to be far more positive earlier on in this match than they were in the semi-final. Maybe realise that their opponents here today.
6-3.
Or maybe just giving them a little more respect than they gave the Malaysians yesterday.
Yes, I think so, Jill. Yesterday, you know, most of the way through the match, they didn't look up for it. They, you know, there wasn't that urgency about them, but from the word go, you can see they want it.
Just long.
It's well left by Sigit there.
3 seconds up. Service over. 3-7.
Well, the Indonesian coach will be enjoying this. Oh, it's just wide. Oh, we're seeing some excellent doubles here.
A well-placed smash by Sigit down the centre of the court.
Service over. 7-4.
Oh, look at that.
Fantastic drop by Sigit. He jumps so high, he looks like he's going to smash it. At the last moment, takes all the pace off the shuttle. Gunawan there, looking to come in on the shuttle.
Well, there was a net exchange there that I just did not believe.
You know,
how can they have that sort of control?
They're taking it so early, Jill. Sigit is like lightning at the net at the moment.
In your opinion, is Sigit the most dynamic player in the world?
I think so. Looking at him on this form, Jill, you know, he's awesome at the moment.
Service over.
Both pairs, Jill, really, whoever's gaining the attack. They're such powerful smashes, they are getting in the opening for their partners.
And then two really fairly simple errors from Sigit there.
Yeah, there's no need, really. You know, he's played so well. He's waited for the opening, but he's just looking to hit a winner too quickly. Great attacking play. We'll see Heryanto getting up, smashing again down the centre of the court.
Good. Good, clever doubles play, standard tactics. Smash down the centre of the court, set it up for your partner at the net.
What's up? 9-10.
Both going for the same shot.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion in the middle of the court there.
And that often happens with a new partnership. Gunawan disappointed with that last shot.
Fantastic reflexes from both pairs, but in the end,
10-9.
the pressure was kept up on Tony Gunawan.
Simple kill in the end for Candra Wijaya.
Again, Joe, it's that setting up for the partner. It's keeping the attack. The partner's ready for the loose kill at the net.
Second serve.
A little bit of luck there from Heryanto. Just clips the net as he pushes down the line.
Just out. What another incredible rally. Oh, great judgment to leave that one. Oh, yes.
10-12.
Great smash by Heryanto there. It's been set up. If you look at it, it's down the middle of the court again. Both players leaving it.
Service fault called. 10-12, second serve.
Another service fault called. Malcolm Banham of Lancashire, service judge. Oh, that was clever from Tony Gunawan. Intercepted, but just took the pace off it.
Absolutely. He's been pushing most of the match, but on this one decides to just stop it at the net.
Service over. 12-11.
Once again, just so quick on that serve.
Absolutely, Jeff. His serve is straight away on it. Getting the short lift for Tony Gunawan. Thank you very much.
Yes, clever smash.
13-11. second serve.
Yes, Wijaya there, changing the angle and smash, hitting at Tony Gunawan's body this time.
Rally.
I really think we're seeing everything in this match still. Both teams attacking, swapping momentum all the time. In the end, Tony Gunawan, great smash.
The crowd here at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham really enjoying this men's doubles. It's of the very highest quality.
It's incredible, really, Joe. I mean, all four of these hitting it so hard, and yet we're seeing some of the smashes being driven back.
Two points the deficit.
Sigit again so early onto the net. Pushes at Heryanto's body, gets a short lift. Great smash down the line.
Yes, nicely done. Relentless in his attacking play, gradually moving further and further in until he could play the winner from right on top of the net.
all, second serve.
From 11-13 down. Now Tony Gunawan and Halim Heryanto on game points. And they only needed the one opportunity. Men's doubles at its very best.
First game,
27 minutes
Heryanto, 15-13.
of exciting, dynamic play. And the delight from Halim Heryanto and Tony Gunawan as they secure that opening game, 15-13.
There is a time when winning isn't everything. And the time is now. City TV Sports brings you the PGA Challenge season, where having fun is the ultimate objective. The pros will be out for a good time. Don't miss the PGA Challenge season. Wendy's 3 Challenge, 23rd and 24th December, only on City TV Sports. This event is brought to you by Volkswagen.
Especially for all you loyal hardcore WWF fans, City TV brings back your favorite WWF specials in the month of December. Now that you as a viewer have voted for what you want to see, it's time now to play out the top 3 most voted WWF specials. WrestleMania 17 on 20th December, followed by King of the Ring on 27th December, and finally Invasion on 29th December.
Second game. Love all. Play.
Second game gets underway. Lovely smash. Right down the centre of the court. Not only does it cause confusion between your opponents who should take the one down the middle, but of course if it does come back, it narrows the angle of reply.
Exactly. His opponent's waiting for the reply, rack it up in the middle of the net.
Well, it's the little mid-court push that did the damage. Tremendous rally.
Incredible defence from Gunawan and Heryanto there. Really dug deep, finally got the lift. Put it away first time.
It's over.
Tony Gunawan trying to be a little too clever there, I think. Wasn't really on to play the cross-court net shot. That's clever play, isn't it, from Gunawan?
It's very clever play. I mean, he stopped, drop shot, played a slower drop, brought Wijaya into the net, and all of a sudden, straight away, a deep smash to his backhand.
Second serve. Second serve.
The Indonesian coach, doesn't he look happy?
Service over. 3-all.
3 of the 4 semi-finalists in the men's doubles championships here. Of course, Indonesian pairs. No wonder he's happy.
Exactly. He's sitting there quite content. These are my boys playing out there. Incredible play there, Jill. How he got that back, I'll never know.
Well, I'm quite certain the court will need some attention after that. The dive from Sigit Budiarto.
Great attacking play there by Wijaya. Again, coming in off the smash.
Over. 3-4.
Gunawan and Heryanto really seem to be backing off at the moment, Darren. They're deep in their defensive stance instead of standing up, standing their ground and trying to change that defence into attack.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking a little bit of a respite. They're quite happy to lift it at the moment, but, you know, it's keeping the others happy. They're happy when they're attacking.
Second serve.
Caught out of position. Halim Heryanto. Just wide.
Service over.
Leaps up in the air, goes for the cross-court smash this time. Just missing the line.
Great anticipation.
Good smash from Heryanto. Set Tony Gunawan up at the net.
5-4. Second serve.
Lovely winning smash, but the rally had really been changed around by Sigit moving forward. Such speed.
Second serve.
Again, smashing at the right hip of Wijaya there.
Service over. 5-4.
Great judgment from Heryanto. Knew immediately that that shuttle would go long.
6-4. Second serve. Service over. 4-6.
Oh, that's good.
worked that rally extremely well. They kept patience. They waited and waited for their opening, finally getting the short return.
The trick shot from Sigit Budiarto. Played the shuttle between his legs. Looks very spectacular, but really to no advantage. And Darren, I thought before the start of this final, of course, Sigit Budiarto and Candra Wijaya, former world champions, Tony Gunawan, an Olympic champion. I thought if there was going to be a weak link, it was going to be Halim Heryanto, but he has played brilliantly so far.
Yeah, he really has. You know, everything he's done, Jill, he's been very solid. He's not made any unforced errors. You know, they are complementing each other very well at the moment.
Serve wide of that centre line.
6-4, second server.
It just seems to me as if perhaps Budiarto and Wijaya are just trying to get on the attack a little bit more, suddenly realise the urgency of this situation. They're again down. They're down in the second.
5-6.
Did he step in on that?
I don't know, Jill. Fantastic rally there.
This is the one where he steps in and then continues forward to make the winning shot. Reaction speed is just phenomenal. Goodness me.
6-all, second server.
Again, Jill, the rally before, he done it perfect. This time, he gets the opening. Really should have made a winner from that.
Once again, as soon as Sigit Budiarto injected a bit of pace, and not necessarily with the power of his shot, but with the speed of his movement, that made the difference.
Yeah, it set up the opening. It seems Tony Gunawan and Heryanto are quite content to lift most of the time at the moment.
Yeah, you're right. No attempt in that rally to change their defensive play into attack.
Second serve.
Sigit so fast onto the net. His serves. Look how early he takes it off the top of the tape.
So from a 4-6 deficit now, 9-6 up. Put it long.
Second server. Second serve.
An extraordinary change round in momentum in this match. Tony Gunawan calling to his partner to leave it.
12-6, second serve.
Halim Heryanto deciding to play it anyway. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, that's better from Heryanto. There's a little bit more of aggression in that smash.
Service over, 6-12.
Somehow, Tony Gunawan and Halim Heryanto have to play themselves back into this second game. They started the rally with a flick serve and they were on the defence always after that.
Yeah, straight from the beginning. It just seems from 6-all they've sat back a little bit. They've not tried to force the pace or try and get the net early.
Oh.
It's over. 12-6. Second serve. Service over, 6-12.
Again, they're onto the serve so early, gets a short return.
Second serve.
Oh, what a jump smash from Sigit Budiarto.
Service over, 12-6.
Apologises for the luck.
13-6.
Yeah, hits a backhand drive down the line.
13-6, second serve. Service over, 6-13.
Tall order to come back now from 6-13. this just gets better and better.
Incredible rally. Sigit diving on the court early on to save the point.
(7-13), second serve.
When they progress from 6, they've been stuck on that for a while. That could be a psychological advantage.
Service over.
When
13-7.
trying to play catch-up, errors like that on the serve won't help their cause.
Game point 7.
So game point now for the former world champions to level this at 1 game apiece. And indeed they do. The first time of asking. And after 50 minutes of play, nothing to choose between these two pairs. 1 game all.
Wijaya, 15-7.
The players will have a 5-minute